Hare Krishna. Welcome to Krishna's Cuisine with natural recipe. The summer has begun and this is the time when varieties of Bhoga offerings are offered to our Lord which are cooling in nature. Today we are going to prepare 100% natural gulkand prepared authentically and traditionally, which can be stored for years, and we are going to make this gulkand with mishri or khadi shakkar. Gulkand is a sweet preserve of rose petals which is prepared during summers. It has a wonderful cooling effects, healthy and very delicious. If you are preparing gulkand for the first time, still you can prepare it easily with just 2 ingredients. So let's get started. So for gulkand, first take 400 grams of desi gulab, also known as natural Indian rose or paneer rose. Make sure to use these roses only. Now pluck out all the petals like this. Do not use the center part and the stem. And make sure do not use dry petals or darkened petals. Make sure to not use the Chinese rose or the roses used for decoration. Use these types of natural roses only. So you can see here I have plucked out all the petals, and the petals alone weigh 300 grams here. So wash the rose petals for 3 to 4 times in clean water, so that if there is any small insect, it gets removed. I have washed for 3 times. Let's strain it. Now spread the petals on clean cotton cloth like this. Do not sun dry. Now dry these rose petals under fan for 2 to 3 hours. There must be no moisture. Next take 400 grams of mishri, also known as khadi shakkar. This sugar is very good for summers because of its cooling nature. First, we will break it into small pieces using mortar and pestle and then grind it in the mixie jar. If we grind it directly in the mixie, then the blades might get damaged. Transfer this into a mixie jar. Grind it into a fine powder. This is done. So our mishri powder is ready. Keep it aside. After 3 hours, our petals have dried well. Now let's crush the rose petals in the mortar and pestle. If you do not have mortar and pestle, then you can crush it with hands also. Similarly, crush all the rose petals. You can see here its beautiful color and texture. Next, take one deep vessel like this. Now spread a layer of mishri powder. Now spread a layer of crushed rose petals and make sure do not add all or too much of mishri powder at once, or else there will be lumps formed. Some people prepare instant gulkand by cooking, But this is not the authentic natural gulkand. The cooked gulkand is not as cooling as the authentic one, and its flavor too is not strong enough. Continue layering the mishri and rose petals like this. Make sure that the first and the last layer is of mishri and not rose petals. Press it evenly. Now cover it with clean cotton cloth. You can tie it with one thread also. And we have to keep it for 1 day at home on room temperature. After 1 day, open the cloth. Here you can see the layer of mishri. Mix it well. Some people prepare this gulkand in glass jar, but then it becomes difficult to mix. So better to use such vessel. Mix it well. Press it evenly. Cover it with cotton cloth. Now keep it out in sunlight for 6 days, and in the evening get the vessel inside, and before keeping it out in the sunlight next day, give it a mix. Continue this process for 6 to 7 days. After 6 to 7 days, our gulkand is ready. You can see here its texture. Generally, people who use gulkand buy it from market, but it is definitely not so pure and hygienic. So you can make this 100% natural gulkand at home for our Jagannath. And you can store this in glass jar for many years. In the upcoming recipes, we will also see how can we use this pure gulkand in different prasad recipes. Let's place a tulsi leaf and offer it to Lord Jagannath. Our Krishna consciousness movement distributes Krishna prasadam, and those who eat such transcendental food are sure to become devotees of the Lord. Chaitanya Charitamrut Antya Leela 1.92. If you like prasad recipes, please like, share, subscribe and click on the bell icon below so you do not miss any prasad recipes. Always chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare and be happy.